What up, fam? Welcome back to Rogerkreacts. Back at you with another one. And JusChr, man, we got here. I've spun you up twice on my wheel, but the first time was as a backup in case there was some songs that I'd already heard. And you were the only one that I didn't get to, and somehow I've spun you up the second time, man. So we finally got here. We're going to be checking out JusChr's advice, man. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I run a reaction wheel, because if you want to get a free reaction done from me, head over to rogerkmusic.com/reactions. It'll be down in the description for you. And you just go down the free path and you pop your music on a wheel, man. And then I'll hopefully spin you up at some point in time to do a reaction for you. But if you want to get a guaranteed reaction from me, head over to the left path and you will see a guaranteed reaction button, which will lead you to my Fiverr page where I do either a single reaction or a bundle of reactions for you. Yeah, and you can just, either way, just pop in your stuff. Obviously, I do love a paid reaction gig because it helps keep this stuff funded and going for longer, because I want to keep reacting to independent music, man, independent artists, and I keep it super cheap, man. I've seen reaction videos that cost $250, $500 to do, to pay, and I'm like, I would never, ever pay that much money to get a reaction video done, you know? Yeah, and I don't do these on the lives yet either, although I could do it in the future. But really, I like to give you guys a piece of content that you can use and something that you guys can promote as well, if it suits. But it is honest feedback, man, and I've given artists honest feedback in this as well. So, and I think it's been useful. I've been getting good feedback from that journey as well. So yeah, enough about me and what I do. Let's get on to JusChr, man. JusChr has got a song called Advice. Doesn't say too much about who JusChr is. I wonder. I don't use YouTube music that much, so I don't know. Oh, you're a YouTube music person, man. Okay, I haven't seen another artist really. I mean, I released to YouTube music, but I don't really care about it that much. But you're doing YouTube music, man. That's cool. So 25 subs. You got some plays here. Okay. Oh, I wonder if videos, because I do music videos. I wonder if my music videos end up here. Anyway, this is something for me to work out later. But it's cool, yeah. You know, you release regularly on here. Wow. Wow. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's about 10 singles. Yeah, cool. All right, let's check him out, man. Advice. I'm excited. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Might be like Spotify. Keep it on there.
Take my advice and leave. Take my advice and go. I got you on the string. If I leave, she gon' cut throat. Niggas having most, don't care about her. Got plenty more. Walk in, they know me as a king. Bitch like Piccolo. I had to pick a low. I had to pick a low. Don't want me down bad on my dick, so I gotta get that dough. You irritating as a bitch. Don't know why I play along. Don't ask me what it is, boys. Now you always in the wrong. So just take my advice and leave. Take my advice and go. I got you on the string. If I leave, she gon' cut throat. Niggas having most, don't care about her. Got plenty more. Niggas having most, don't care about her. Got plenty. Pockets full like 2, 3 big obese bitches. Electric scooter scammer, nigga in Memphis like an Indian. Baby, drop that low, I'm in your city, let's get busy then. When you hear that belt ass on go, I'm like the president. Chains on me, I'm elegant. She say I'm an elephant. Niggas love to run their mouth online, they gon' get heaven sent. They finna go meet the maker. Brother, all American in the fit, I'm just like Coach Baker. Ain't gon' say no words to you, fuck nigga, you's a fucking hater. Take my advice and leave. Take my advice and go. Take my advice and leave.
Nice, man.
He in his feelings, he can have this bit. I'ma hit.
It's alright. Yeah, interesting. I would have. Let's talk about your track first, and then I'll get into a few things that I think you can look at for next time, right? I love the vibe of it. I really love the bouncy the bounce 808, man. Like that was, and it's got that little bit of sustain in it and that little bit of gravel, which I like. It's cool. Like you can ride it. Like I imagine being a low rider or, geez, what was my first car? I'm trying to think now. I think I had a station wagon that my mum gave me. I always had the idea of putting like 2 massive subs in the back of my station wagon. My mum would have killed me though, because it was the family car, and my parents are not hip hop inclined. This would have rolled in my station wagon. Imagine all that space in the boot, man. Whoo. Yeah, I love that rolling sustain kind of 808. I think it's a vibe. It's nice and fat 808, man. Like it's cool. I like that. But for modern production, there are a few things that you need to look at, yeah? I took a snapshot of my Ulean, so you can get this as well, Ulean loudness meter too. Get it, it's free. It's completely free. You just get it on your desktop app, and you'll be able to monitor some stuff that comes out of your tracks, yeah? This is a bit of a warning sign, this 1.4. So to give you some context about why these things are warning signs or why these things are not. You released to YouTube Music, right? I think YouTube Music is the same as Spotify. But even if I'm wrong, they'll be like around the same ballpark, yeah? YouTube Music or Spotify, I'll talk Spotify. Spotify looks for music where the true peak is under -1 dBTP, sorry. And it tries to release every song at about -14 LUFS. Those, forget the units, right? Just take it for what it is, right? That's what it tries to do. So when you give Spotify a song, it analyzes a whole bunch of things, but it also analyzes those 2 particular parameters. If your true peak is too high, it's going to drop your track until your true peak is tamed and sitting at a level which it would allow. Well before it looks into the LUFS of like how loud the track should be, right? So you want to give it to Spotify with this true peak under -1. So I'm not talking 1. I'm talking -1, right? So that's you are 2.4 dB over on your track. And the reason that's going to hurt is because if you ever release it to Spotify, it's going to make it quieter than what you actually want it to be. I wonder. Even with YouTube Music pushing this out at 1.4, I suspect your true peak is really high from when you released it. Really, really high. And taming a true peak doesn't actually get rid of any of your loudness, just so you know. All it takes is a good meter. A true peak is like a very quick transient, like in your track somewhere. Just one of them just went friggin' crazy, and then it just peaked, and then that's what your true peak is, right? So it doesn't impact your loudness whatsoever. You can still get a hugely fat 808 coming through this, man. Think of like Don Toliver E85. Run Don Toliver E85 through this. You'll see what I mean. There's no true peaks on it. Secondly, you need to get a bit more loudness range going in your song. So what loudness range is a little bit of like think of like maintaining the listener's interest, like as something comes in and out. E85 is a really great example. It starts with like a heavy metal kind of grungy feel, and then goes into that sucking. I don't even know what it's called, but it's like a sucking 808 or a sucking reverse kick drum or something that really gets your interest and you get pumped. But then there's periods where it slows down, like that sucking energy slows down and it just says some stuff, right? That's loudness range because it keeps people interested in what you're laying down. We're gonna have some loudness range. I was actually gonna suggest that your hook don't start with your 808. I would have started with your hook, just like a plain hook at the start. So let me give you some advice. Just take my advice, or whatever the phrase is that you say. Because that would be interesting, right? Because like people would go, "Oh, this guy's a bit different to everyone else. Like everyone else is, chucking an 808 at the start." And sure, like they'll vibe to it, but like if you make it a little bit more interesting, I think that's going to pull a bit more people in and be like, "Oh, okay." And then that guy dropped the 808. So yeah, there's just a few tricks like that you should probably look into, man. Your vocal could be louder. You could carve out a bit more space, but I think for your next track, if you're enjoying what I'm saying as feedback, really focus on your true picks, getting your true picks down, and that's going to help when you push out to DSPs like YouTube Music and Spotify and that. It'll help your track to actually sound louder. So I think that's probably your first part, but then also work on your loudness range. Like have parts of like sustained heavy like that you'd be low riding, but then have some parts where things like slow down a bit. There's a bit more space, a bit more character, a bit more like stuff you want to say. If you can, do some EQing on your instruments as well. Just EQ your instruments, maybe pan some stuff left and right so your vocals like right in the center, and you can bring the whole vocal up because I want to hear your voice, man. I want your voice in my whole stereo field. Really getting at it. Another good reference track actually for that the vocal is look up Omar Lay Waste, OMAHLAY Waste, because I was looking for a reference track for an Afrobeat song. I know yours isn't Afrobeats, obviously, but the way that his vocal is like really strong and present in the mix, I think that would work for you as well. Like, because you got a really good voice and a good voice.
On the string, if I leave, she gon' cut throat. Niggas
You remind me of NSA Cal a bit, man. I've reacted to him before.
having most don't care about her, got plenty more.
But like, yeah, even Omar Lay has like a very similar kind of like tonal quality to you, but his voice just fills up the stereo field. I would look into that. So yeah, sorry, man. There's a lot of advice in there. There's a lot of advice. JusChr advice. There's a lot of advice in there. Take what you will. But no, I enjoyed it, man. Like I was saying, if I had my station wagon and I got my subwoofers and I had my money back when I was working in Big W, I would have popped those in and I would have, banged this track through it. Riding through the city of Melbourne. Oh God, I love hip hop, man. It's so cool. All right, man. Let them down in the comments, man, what you guys think as well. I'm Rogerkreacts. I'm out of here.